Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be testing out and reviewing the Sparkle & Co. July Dip Powder subscription bag, and I'm going to be sharing my honest thoughts and opinions on how it works and if I like it or not, so let's get right into the video. So the brand Sparkle & Co. was kind enough to reach out to me and send me their basic subscription box, and I was definitely all for it because I love doing dip powder videos and nails, and I thought you guys might be interested as well. So they sent over this cute little pink box, and inside is all that you need to create a dip manicure, and they have sort of a monthly subscription box with different colors, and I thought that is such a cute idea. So here is the July bag. It is flamingo themed, and I think that is so cute, especially for summer. So here is the little bag. It comes with a little mesh part at the top so you can store some other nail supplies in it. And then if you unzip the bag, you can see all of the materials nice and packaged neatly, and I think that it was really packaged well and super cute. So the company was kind enough to give me a 15% off coupon code. So here is what that is. So if you use katesnails 15 at checkout, you can receive 15% off any order, except you can't use this on these subscription bags, but it will work on any other products on their website. So all you have to do is go on their website, pick out the products that you would like to purchase, add them to your cart, and then where it says coupon code, you type in katesnails 15, and it will instantly take off the amount that goes with your order. So I really appreciate them doing that, and I would definitely take advantage of that if you want to try out some of their products. And here's just another little card giving some helpful tips. And there is an instruction card just showing how to do a fill and dip manicure, and then it also came with a sweet little note and my shipping information. So in the kit, there are two bags. One is black and one is blue. The black one is not included in every order, but the blue one is in every single order, and this comes with everything that is included in the July subscription bag. So like I said, in this black bag, these are not included in the subscription bag, as you can see from this little note, but they are available on the website, so only one of the liquids comes in the subscription box itself. So in this bag, there was the base coat and top coat. So the base is called Base Bond, and then the top coat is called the Glossy Coat. And here is a look up close at the bottles. They are nice size and also really nice quality. So here is the blue bag, and this is basically the whole July subscription. So inside comes a little card that describes what the July bag is all about, what's included, a monthly tip, and some other information. And I thought this was really helpful and nice to have inside the box. And then moving into the bag more, there is a pretty little sticker with some flamingos on it, as well as these little paper cutouts, which I think really add to the bag. Also in the bag came these little swatch sticks showing all three colors, and I think this is also really helpful, especially if you want to put it over your nail and see what color you want to do on your nails. So there are three powders, SB 64, 63, and 62, and there are two pinks and one blue glitter, which I think are super pretty. And here you can see the jars of powder. And then lastly, there is a activator called Solidify. So again, here are the powders. There is Let's Flamingo, Let's Take a Dip, and Baby Flamingo. So here is the hot pink, a blue glitter, and then a light pink with some shimmer and flakies. So on the website, the July powder bag is still available, but there are very few in stock, so I'm not sure by the time this video goes up they will be available anymore, but I just wanted to include it in here so you can see that you can order it on the website. So before we get into actually painting and doing my nails, I want to share some information. So after 6 months of being a member, you will receive a free store credit for your anniversary, and that credit is $18. And then the next subscription sign-up date for the August bag is July 20th, which I know already passed, but you can still sign up for it on their website. So there are also 2 referral programs. This one is the first order referral program, and if you use katesnails in the referral area of your first order, you can receive a $9 credit. So here you just say that yes, you were referred and then type in katesnails and you will get a credit. There is also a subscription referral program, and this program means that if you use katesnails to sign up for a subscription bag, you can receive an $18 credit. So it is the exact same steps as the other referral program. This one is just specifically for the subscription bags. So again, you just add it to your cart and then say yes, you were referred and type in katesnails in the little blank. So for both of these programs, you will need to create a Sparkle & Co account so they can put the credit in there, and you will receive the credit in a 1 to 2 month span. So how to create an account is super easy. You just click on My Account, and then in the Register section, you type in your email and password and then hit Register, and it's super simple, and I highly recommend doing it if you want to get some emails and deals. It is really nice. So moving on to the nails, the first step is sanitize the work area, client's hands, and your own, and I have already done that, so I am not showing it in the video. And then step 2 is to cut and file the nails to the desired shape and push back your cuticles, which I have also already done. Step 3 is to gently roughen the entire nail bed with a buffer to remove excess cuticle and shine from the nail. So I am taking this little cuticle file and roughing up the surface of the nail and also going around the cuticle to remove any dead skin, and this will make sure that the product sticks onto the nail. And then once I have roughened up the surface, step 4 is to remove dust with a nail brush, and I just took an old makeup brush and removed any dust from the nail to make sure that the product adheres and doesn't lift. So step 5 is to gently shake the powder jar to loosen any powder from settling and then open the jar. So here I chose my color and I'm just shaking the jar like they said to make sure it is nice and mixed up. So the color I'm using is SB63 and it is Let's Flamingo, and it's this nice hot pink color, perfect for summer. So now step 6 says to apply pH prep to the entire nail bed, and this step is optional, but I would recommend it just because it makes sure that your nails are extra dry and that no oils remain on the nail. So here I'm using the Red Carpet Manicure Prep Dehydrator and applying a thin coat of this to all of my nails. Step 7 is applying a thin coat of the base bond and then dipping your nail into the powder, tapping off the excess with another finger, and then repeating that on every nail one at a time, and you can use a brush to gently brush off any extra powder. So once again, here is the bottle of base bond, and I'm going to open it up and thinly apply a coat to my entire nail, making sure that it is nice and even and that I don't touch the skin, but I also make sure to get as close to the cuticle as possible. And then once I'm happy with my application, I'm immediately dipping into the powder. And as you can see, some of the powder spilled over the jar, but I will show you a little hack to make sure that you don't waste any powder. So after waiting a little bit to make sure it's dry, I'm taking my brush and gently wiping off the extra powder. So step 8 is to repeat step 7, and it says that if you have weak nails or you are super tough on your nails, you might want to do a bit more layers just to make sure that your nails are nice and strong. And it just explains that you can use a clear powder, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just using the colored powder. So I'm applying a second coat nicely even over the nail, and I'm trying to make sure I fill in any gaps that I missed the first time just so I get an even application. And then once I'm happy with my base application, I'm going and dipping my finger back into the powder. Then I'm tapping off the excess and brushing away once the nail is dry. So I did decide to go in with a third layer just because I do have pretty thin nails and I want the color to also be a little bit more opaque. So here I'm just applying the base for a third time and then dipping into the powder once again. So as you may have noticed, I did have some powder spill over, and that's why I like to always keep a piece of paper under my jar. So now I'm taking my brush and wiping any powder on the rim of the jar, and then it will all land on the paper, so I can just roll it up and then dump it back into the jar so I don't waste any. And I really like this hack because these jars are a little bit thin and small, so I find that when I dip my finger in, it tends to overflow, especially since there is a lot of powder. So now I'm taking some acetone on a lint-free wipe and just wiping the neck of the bottle to make sure that my cap doesn't stick. And this tip was actually on that note card from before, and I find it really helpful because then your bottle isn't super hard to open. So now moving on to step 9, it says apply solidify generously to all nails and let dry for at least 30 seconds. Preferable drying time is 1 to 3 minutes. So I'm taking solidify, which is basically just an activator, and applying this to all of my nails with a nice generous layer. And what this does is it hardens all of the layers of powder and makes sure it is hard and ready to file. So now moving on to step 10, it says gently buff all of the nails, the entire surface, and file the edges if necessary. And I am not going to use a drill, which it says you can also gently drill as close to the cuticle as you'd like to make it nice and smooth, but I'm just going to be using a regular buffing block and just going over the surface of the nails and the free edge to make sure it is all smooth and there are no bumps or ridges. So now on to step 11, it says wash hands and dry thoroughly. So I headed over to my sink and washed my hands with soap and water to just get rid of any dust and extra activator. And then I'm just patting my hands dry and making sure that there is no water on my hands. So step 12 is to apply solidify again and let dry for 30 seconds. And this is also just to make sure that that powder is completely hard and ready for top coat. So I'm applying a bit of a thinner layer of solidify onto all of my nails and letting that dry for a full 30 seconds. Next, in step 13, it says to apply one thin coat of glossy coat to all of the nails, and then immediately apply the second coat to all of the nails. The drying time is 3 to 10 minutes. So here is my bottle of glossy coat. So I'm going to paint this on all of my nails in thin, quick strokes, making sure to cover all the nails, but I'm not taking too much time to make it perfect because that is what the second coat is for. So I'm just doing a nice even thin layer and then letting that dry and then immediately following it with a bit of a thicker and more precise second coat. And the first coat is basically just to get it on the nail and make sure the powder is sealed in, and then the second coat is for the glossiness and perfection of the nail. So here are the nails after top coat, and finally the last step is to apply oil or lotion to the cuticles and hands, and this is just to replenish the hands and nails after we strip them of all of its moisture. So I'm applying some cuticle oil and then gently rubbing it into my surrounding skin and cuticles. So here are the completed dip nails. I am really impressed with this system, and honestly, this is by far the best dip nails I've done, and the kit was so easy to use. The powder and everything worked really well, and I would highly recommend this product and this subscription bag to anyone interested in trying to do their own dip nails because it just works so well and the nails turned out so nice. Also, the price point of this dip bag is really affordable, and I think it's pretty reasonable considering the high quality products you receive, as well as most of the products on their website. They are decently priced, and I can't wait to test out more and make videos for you guys about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be sure to link all of the products and codes down below. Thank you to Sparkle & Co. for sending me these products, and I will see you in the next one.